I got that drop-top feeling, I'm tryna make a living. On the block, drug dealing, I'm tryna make a killing. I hustle, I hustle, I hustle, I hustle. I got that drop.
All right, this is another episode of Strong United Voices. This your boy D.
It's your boy D now.
And Miss Lovely. And today we're here to talk about the Cypher, the recap. First thing we always do is give a shout out to our sponsor, Be Great Clothing. We want to shout out to our DJ Braze. And we want to
Braze.
Salute.
Yes. Shout out to Freddie Mac.
Freddie Mac, man, salute.
And we want to shout out to all the artists that participated in the Cypher.
Shout out everybody.
Everybody did a beautiful job. Yes.
Everybody came through and executed with that. That's what's up.
Yes. And we want to give a shout out to our queen, Indoor. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Indoor.
Happy birthday, queen.
Enjoy your day.
Yes. So we're going to get right into it. And we're going to start right off. What we're doing is you were supposed to comment on the video. But I got a lot of inbox messages, so that did votes. So we took those as well, what was on the videos, the couple that did vote on the comments. So we put those together, and that's how we determine who came in for the top three. Right now, we're just going to give up the information that people made comments or they sent the inbox concerning everybody's performance and how they did. So the first one was Endora. She did her song, Because of You.
Right.
They stated good stage performance. They said they didn't have a complaint on Endora, on her performance.
Right.
So, did anybody else have anything to say about the performance?
Nah, Indoor, I feel like people was a little confused, and that's what we here for.
Yeah.
To help everybody understand. They thought she was going to sing or rap over the actual instrumental that we had, which is the Quiet Storm joint, the Mobb Deep joint. When really she is the host and she kicking off her vibe, her feel, and introducing people to the music. We got to understand that she's not a rapper. Yeah. So she's a singer. She's the only singer that we have at this time. Yes. So if you want to vote for Endora, that's fine too. Right. Because what she's doing is kicking it off. She's setting the tone for us on a mellow note. You know what I mean? Right. Letting us know it is what it is, and it's more than just about rappers. You know? Right. So
so she'll basically be open and closing.
Either or.
For us.
Maybe
so
both sometimes. Yeah. That's what she wants to do.
Whatever she wants to do. That's what she'll be doing. But she'll be open and closing, and she sets the tone to open up the show. Okay?
And I feel like, not to cut you off, but I feel like that's good too because it's different genres of music and sounds and vibes. You know what I mean? Women or whoever the case may be. I liked that joint.
Yes.
And that, one thing I did, hear of really what her stating is ain't nothing better than a woman and a man that's in love, that's blessed from the heavens from above.
All right.
That was fire for me. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like we can't not take nothing from Endora just because she's singing.
Right.
Like she did a great job.
Yes, she did. Yeah. Yes, she did.
Yeah, I had that too. That hit home. You know what I mean? It's like it's only so far a relationship gonna go. You know what I mean? Without that love from God and love in general.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that was definitely she bring that different type of vibe, man.
Yes.
That we definitely need.
And great opener. That's why I chose her. Great opener. All right, so now we're going to get down to Dom P.
The homie.
Dom P.
In the building, man.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Enlightenment
Trap
ENT.
House.
Yeah.
Enlightenment
Yes,
ENT.
yes.
Salute.
T-Hood, twin 2 times. Okay, so my verses that I got, and basically on Dom P, they said he killed it. That's the bottom line to it. We didn't have nothing about his performance. Everything was just Dom P. And my thing was a verse that he had said that caught me was they sell their soul for a dime and deal. I'm sorry, what do I got here? Wait a minute. They sell I got that like they sell that people sell their souls for a dime and a deal.
Yeah. Oh, they sell their soul for for basically some cash and actual ink deal. That's what he's saying. So. And that's what a lot of that's going on right now. So that really hit. For me personally was.
Well, wait a minute.
You want to know?
I messed up because I was trying to read it. But I like his very first beginning of his verses was starting off with his verses is ill, they can kill. I believe that's what the beginning was. His verses is ill and they can kill. And those was my 2 lines that like That did that for me right then and there. And like I said, as far as the good performance.
Because with that, like you said, it's a lot going on to where people are just, they doing whatever they got to do to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whether it's to make a dime
Right.
or to get a deal. It's like,
Right.
what y'all want me to do?
Right.
You know, so that's basically, you know,
What that verse came.
Yeah, like I said, for me it was before you buy it, better weigh it, put it on the scale. That was something that hit, you know, especially coming from the streets. You understand that like it's a different type of you know, culture that we in, and we understand that verbiage. You know what I'm saying? The youngins dying off drill music. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now. You know what I mean? And those are two things that stood out to me when I'm hearing them rap. And you know, like I said, it's always good to break things down and go rewind and go listen and go figure it out when you're dealing with those type of art, especially with a cipher. It's not nothing that may catch you the first time or the second time. You gotta go back and listen to it.
Right. What you got?
For him, I had to put on the scale part, like he said, you know, just coming from it and doing whatever you're doing, and putting on the scale that means a lot. You know, that's very important. I had to. It really is. It saves you a lot of money. You know what I mean? Very important. It saves you a lot of money. You know what I mean? And so you could just never could really trust people.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you can't really trust. That's the main thing. Like somebody could be your man.
Right.
It could be your cousin. It could be whoever. But when it comes down to the money, like money is money.
Right.
You know. So I'm like that. Living good. We say house in Brazil, mom on the hills. You know what I mean? So that he really family oriented, and we found that out first day we met him. You know, Mom Duke's called in. She was on the line, so that hit for me. Man.
He always got his mother and his verses.
Yeah, and then he said he mentioned his son too in there too.
Yeah.
That was the one thing with me. He mentioned B Hop, and then he didn't want to be you know, he was like Nate Robinson, man. You know, Nate Robinson, man.
Hey, this man came and nailed everything.
Yeah, right now it was current.
Everything.
That was current.
He named everything, and yeah, man, you did that shit, Dom. You did that shit. Like I said, when he was doing it, man, I'm saying the shit over with, like damn. And I'm all loud in these videos. I gotta learn to control. I can't be by the the cameras and shit no more. I know I gotta move. I'm looking over everything, so I'm knowing what I gotta and what I can't do no more. But I was just so excited with all the artists is, like I said. We're gonna go on right now to Cat 716.
Shout out to Cap.
Cap did the damn thing. I'm proud of you, Cap. Cap, like, he got an old school style. Yeah. But at the same time, you can hear everything he's saying clearly too. You know. And one part Cat got because he was like a little more aggressive on a particular parts. And then don't get me if I don't got the shit all the way word for word. But he started off, you know, saying his flow was so raw as part of a key. He took losses. He took a lot of losses. Now it's time for him to win. I feel that so much with all artists is because everybody took a loss. And he like, the losses is over with now. It's time for him to win. And he was basically saying also, everybody ain't never been equal. And shit ain't adding up. That's what he said. Shit ain't adding up. He mad as fuck. So that's what that caught me, and I'm looking like, oh wow. So another person sent in was saying that it's a burial site. So that's what they put in for Cap. So I kind of liked it. The whole thing they said Cap should move around a little more in his performance. He didn't deliver and moving. Like he just stood in one spot, not taking over. Like they felt he wasn't comfortable with, you know, and moving. Yeah, moving. Basically, that's what I should say. Performance.
I mean, on the stage, it might be a little bit.
Yeah. And we understand that. Like I said, due to the fact of everything that we're doing right now, the viewers' opinions, that's always good. That's you telling us what you feel the artist could have did a little better, or what they could have did different. That's cool, you know. And any artist that want to perfect their craft, you got to take that as constructive criticism.
Right.
And feel like, okay, I said this, or okay, I said that. I'm going to deliver that better next time. Or I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. And that helps you with your repertoire and be able to add that into it. It's like a resume. I got this, I got that. I know you learn from it. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, Cap, you killed it. Yes, it's just somebody that feel like that. So don't be down to nothing, bro.
And anything we telling y'all, we just giving y'all feedback. What they said. That's it.
And those things, far as Cap with me, it was that too. It was took the losses. It was time for me to win some. That was really something for me. I don't even see a booth. I see a burial site. It's a burial site. That was those things for me that he was touching on other different things too, but those really right there was like boom, right. Stood right out and jumped out too.
Yeah, I like him. He a real rapper. You know what I mean? Like you could tell, like he could go on any cipher. You know what I mean? With any beat, you could just get that vibe from him from when he was up here, and then even from the cipher, you could just tell like he could rap. Like just tell him to rap. You know what I mean? Whether it's written down or whether he freestyle.
Right.
You know what I mean? If he mess up, he gonna freestyle,
and it's okay.
And it's okay. That's what happened. You might forget your words, but he gonna make it work. I could tell that with Cap. He a real rapper.
Yeah. He is.
And I feel like that's necessary. Also, with this cipher, we understand it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
But see, that's like with anything. Like you might be a melody rapper, you might be a swag rapper, you might be a storytelling rapper. Like it's different rappers, it's different people. It's people that got bars, people that got schemes, it's people that do real talk. It's people that know how to speak real clear to you, that you hear every word. And it's people that you might feel that make you goosebumps. It's all different type of rappers. But the thing is with the cipher is we bringing everybody together. That's what they don't understand. So even though that you might feel this or feel that, or people that might be like, oh, that ain't really me, that ain't really my strong point. But you still getting up here and promoting your brand. And you still getting up here to add that to your repertoire because you're going to need it. If you're an MC or not. Rapping was different. You could cater to certain beats and you could be able to deliver. Even if it's a swag performance, you could be able to do that. You know what I mean? So that's what we want everybody to know. Thank you for showing up.
Yes.
Thank y'all for coming early.
Yes.
Thank y'all for coming and delivering. That's it.
And everybody had a mask on till it was time to get up and
we had hand sanitizer. We had
wipes,
Lysol, all that type, alcohol. All that still got
the temperatures at the door.
Temperatures at the door. Everything. People couldn't come in. And I want to say too for my people, because that was on my end. You know what I mean? My folks that came, they didn't know no better. They were just trying to come through and support, but we couldn't have them come in at that time because of everything that was going on. So what I'm trying to say right now, if that's my people that I had to stop and say, then y'all can't think this because you were part of like everybody can just come. That's we can't do that.
It's like it's a structure. So, it's definitely structure here.
Shout out to them. They're gonna be on the show and be on the next cypher. And salute to them, bro. You already know what it is.
Yeah, but still, like I said, it's structure, and we're doing this to keep everybody safe. And furthermore, like I said, you have to make sure we have a list. So, and just this time we got stuck with the list, but at the end of the day, it won't be us with a list. It will be somebody else. And basically, they're going what we tell them. Artists, guests, period. There is no bringing such and such, such and such, such and such. That is just a wrap. And if the artist is coming with more than two people, more than that one guest, we're going to tell you can't perform today. That's where we're throwing wild cards in now.
The reason, like I said, we have to understand, it's not about none of it's not about this, that. What we're trying to understand is the pandemic. We have to be safe for not only you, but for everybody that's involved. We all, even people you bring in. So it's nothing personal, it's nothing. We're just trying to just be more professional and understand that we want to keep this thing going. You got to understand a lot of people don't want us to do this. A lot of people don't want this thing to succeed, and they waiting for any little thing to break it in. So just please understand it. Don't take it personal. Like I said, salute to everybody. And, bro, like, he understand. And, and that was part of my bro. He was doing what he was doing. You know what I mean? It's all about when we're trying to put things together, sometimes things don't happen the correct way. So we had to do what we had to do to make sure everybody was safe. That's just it. And we gonna hold ourselves to the standards. So that's all it is, y'all. So salute. We appreciate everybody showing up, supporting, coming through, but we have to have some type of structure as a business.
It's going to be structure. I don't care really who don't like it. It's structure. That's what anything, other people's business. You don't let people run your business. You run your business for yourself. So, and I appreciate every artist that came here and did what we asked them to do. And the people that was here was supposed to be here. Even it was people here that name wasn't on the list that we knew was coming. So if you didn't get invited, don't just think. That's why we're changing up locations, because that's what we have to do. so we can make sure everybody's being safe. But let's get right back into New Beat. Okay, New Beat. I got with New Beat with Savage has always been my favorite song from day one before New Beat even put the shit out. Okay, I heard that song first. She wasn't even supposed to play the song, but New Beat had that Savage out. But the one thing that caught my ear was the thing that broke my heart. She never let it break her spirit. Mm-hmm. Now that she is grown up, she turned into a savage. Population of Trump. I might be saying that wrong, but I know something with Trump is trying to take us out, basically, she was saying in there. And politics with grinders and felons, we get... Oh, shit, wait a minute.
We get it by any means?
Okay, yeah, we get it by any means. What recession?
Yeah, what
recession? So,
recession?
I love that. Like, I was just taking different bars out of that, but, you know, but at the end of the day, Newbie tore it down. Even though Newbie, okay, and I will say, you know, there was, you know, obviously constructive criticism on that. A lot of people, and I ain't gonna say a lot because it ain't like it was overwhelming, but a couple people inbox saying they didn't think it was fair her reading off the phone. Okay, one, that's Newbie. We allowed that. We didn't know it was gonna happen. So because we don't do that in a cipher. Cipher is you gotta come up, you gotta. So I respect at the same time she did what she needed to do because she, you know, didn't want to mess up. So I will take that over that any day. But at the same time, we don't do phones. We don't do that. The cipher is about coming up, just like everybody else get it in 2 weeks. At this time, she switched some things up. So that's her thing. So and she nailed it. That's the bottom line to me. She nailed it. But we will not allow phones for people to come up and do that. So don't take that as a negative. It's a positive, and I can see in her skills that if it's something she changed up, I respect the way she did it. So I don't have a problem with it. What you think about it?
Yeah, it was something that was like, and she even told Joe, like, and us, like, right there,
yeah,
like,
she said,
spot, like,
yeah.
Yo, I just wrote this, and I just, like, you know, so we didn't even know she was going to do this. So we don't want anybody to feel like how Newbie can have a phone.
Right.
You know how that be. Right. We didn't, that wasn't purposely planned or nothing like that. Like, she just was letting us know, yo, boom, boom, boom. So now moving forward, just to be respectful that we understand that we can't allow that moving forward. Right. Like I said, it's going to be things that we experience, that we see, that we have to change, and we have to understand that. She still came and delivered.
Yes,
absolutely. And I want to talk about things that stood out to me from of her performance. Yes. Was the Project Baby on the way to be my first million. She's trying to get the first mil. You know what I'm saying? Flow so sick it disgusts me. You know what I'm saying? So these is things that when I heard it, I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, she talking. Feel me? So at the end of the day, she did still show up. Yes, she still did have the material. Yeah, she ran up the phone, but at the end of the day, that was just a little, like I said, glitch in the matrix. Moving forward, I guarantee she gonna come up here.
She will be back
next time and tell you, listen, I got an energy drink, and listen, I can't bars, I'm ready. You know her, I should give it up.
She ain't about to let this. She ain't about to let this affect her.
What I respect was she said it herself. Yeah. Don't laugh at me. Don't do it. Yeah. She knew like that. Yeah. This is, but I'ma still do it. Like,
and it takes a lot. It takes a lot. Every person that came up in here, if you seen this place, if we could have showed a much more video, each artist was up in different corners in here, getting it together. Like, you know what I mean? Getting it together. So, I commend anybody to do, because I can't do this shit. I wish I could flow, because I would have tore some shit down. I commend anybody, especially I'm going to always be rocking with my women. You know what I mean? I give it to anybody that get up and do anything in front of a crowd. Right. If you see these people ain't been out. These people everybody been locked down in the pandemic. This their first performance. Live somewhere. Come on, man. Anybody can sit on the phone live and do the shit. You in front of your camera, you by yourself. But to come up, it was different people here standing in front, looking at them, and got a phone on their asses. Yeah. And I got to remember these bars, and I got to remember, even indoors, even though she's singing, I got to remember my words. This is pretty much like new, because these people ain't got out and got in the move, in the groove of everything. So I commend all of them that do what they do, because I wish I could spit the bars.
No, it's different because like I said, a lot of people haven't performed in a long time.
Yeah.
At the same time too, you performing in front of different artists, so you know how that feels.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So on top of that, the magnitude that it's at, you know, the energy, everything that's set, like yo, this about to be the first joint, yo, this is it. Then we going live, feel me? So I just want to salute everybody because at the end of the day, this is something that we're doing. It's something we're moving forward. It's something that it came out to be a great vision.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Yes. And it's the first episode. It's volume 1, y'all. So you know how, you know what I mean? So everybody that came through before, it's not easy to perform live. It's not easy to be able to come from not performing to performing. And then to do it in front of a group of people that's your peers or whoever. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people got more history and more experience in this that was in the building than you.
Yes, it was.
So you might have just started, or you got your little couple years in. She got 15. He got 10. He got. You see what I'm saying? So it don't matter who it is, but it shows you that we all can get better at our craft. We all can do better. We all can push to that next level. We all can learn from each other. And another thing, what I realized that was the great energy about this. We all can learn to work with each other. People was networking, exchanging numbers. Let's do features. That's how it's supposed to be. Y'all, you know, you gotta respect. Y'all might don't see what's going on behind the closed doors, but this is a powerful energy that's taking off, and we give all the glory to God, man. Baby. Strong united voices, man. Go ahead,
D. Now, what you got? What you got for newbie?
For newbie, I mean, I had to get it by any means. Same thing you said. You know, that's like so I definitely had that. She plugged the Naked Truth. I like Newbie because she always gonna plug her stuff. Like I know her, but I've known a Newbie for like 10 years now. You know what I mean? And everybody that know her name, like that's the one that was outside the Family Dollar. That was the one that was.
Rosie said that was his grandmother.
Like everybody, like almost everybody knows Newbie from grinding. Like so, professional grinder. You know, as far as the energy, like that fit her.
That's why you can't take nothing.
That's why you can't take nothing away from her.
Cannot.
You really can't, because she's a hustler. She's a grinder. And that, talking to barbershops, like I said, that's basically the same. That's what she said. You know, she won't be to talk to the barber. She is. You know what I mean? Like, every say her name, people know her. Like, she's been grinding forever.
Yes, they do.
You know, so that was really her plug-in, her working, and then when she spit, it was all real. You know what I mean? It was about her. And you could tell.
Delivery was excellent. Delivery was excellent. You can't take that away.
Can't take that away.
All right, let's get into Shane Graham.
Shane.
Okay, and so what we got here, I personally, Shane, that's my little baby there. But I'm sorry, I didn't know what really was said out of there because I don't know.
He's different.
Shane is a slang talker.
Yeah, he's different. Yeah.
So I have to.
You know that too.
He's a slang talker. So I think I got this right. I hope I quote this right. If you wrote this, I don't know, but I think I got the safety off. Plus I got the corner sprayed or laid. I don't know.
Yeah, well, that was probably really more sports bars, but that was fire because he was basically breaking down the corner, the safety. You know what I mean? So yeah, no.
I did get that out of it, so you know.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like even with Shane, I feel like this is different for him because even when we had him up here for the episode, you know, even with Tyree and them, they didn't even know he was gonna spit bars, but he spit some bars, no beat, nothing, and he said it. I don't even usually do that. So I feel like with the Cypher, I feel like this was something that he don't really usually do. And he was like, no, I'm capitalizing off the moment. I'm Shane Grants. I came on the episode.
And
I asked me to do it. I'm coming to promote, and I'm coming to showcase what I got. You know what I'm saying? And the things that I caught from his performance was, I know some niggas that owe me. We gonna deal with it. You know what I mean? Because you understand that, like, when you in that, like I said, when you coming from that club, and you understand, like, niggas think it's like, I forgot, but you still owe me. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay me my bread. Feel me? So it's like certain things, like, you know, I get it. That's that lingo, though, but I know how to catch it. So it's like, it's looking dry. It ain't no water on the quarter key. They keep it real. It was the junkies that supported me.
Oh, so, shit, see what I'm saying?
See what I'm saying?
See,
so,
I didn't catch that.
That's I'm here with you. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, okay, now he was talking. He was saying something. Feel me? So, and I understood for him it was more of a, and he had things he had to do. That's why I want to say with him, he came through, got where he do
because he bounced
and he had
too.
to go.
You know what I
mean?
mean?
But he still came through to the Cypher.
Right.
A lot of people feel like that's not my thing anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, I got the studio session. So I can't make it, bro.
Right.
You feel me? I just can't do it.
Right,
I'm
right.
not showing up.
Right.
I'm my fault, but I just can't do it.
He came through.
Still came
yes,
through.
He did. That's
you know
my
what
little
I mean?
baby right there.
So at the end of the day, those are things that stood out to me from Shane performance that I heard at the bar. Like I said, I still want to go back and watch everybody performance, but those are the things right there for me.
What you got for me?
And that's the good thing. Well, him, I know one thing. It was just funny, but I like it. I'm always lit. I ain't a little nigga. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did
Yeah,
like
you did
that.
say that.
I ain't no little nigga.
I ain't no little nigga.
I ain't no little nigga. I'm always lit, dog. Feel me? I'm always lit. So I did catch that. And that's a good thing with having different opinions, different people listening opinions. Because like somebody might catch something, somebody might not. It's like, I didn't even know.
Right.
That was fire, you know. So that's a good thing with having a panel or having different people around that, you know, watching the same, listening to the same thing, critiquing the same thing. It's like, dang, you said, dang, I wish I would do that. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
And so, and I just want to say that his constructive criticism, because he was moving, but they just felt he had the mic too close, and they couldn't understand. So that just might be something for him to learn. You know,
or that might just be his thing. Like it
well,
is
he actually had it up. I did see him up with it, but that just maybe he's comfortable with it. But then again, just like I said, a lot of people, you know, just feeling their way out.
Right.
You know, you feeling your way out in this place, and I got to get in my zone. So, but that's just basically what your constructive criticism was. They just preferred him to move the mic away. And
also with anybody that, you know, that deal with music as a whole, understand that your live performance it comes with that. Like, I don't know if people know that, but it's about how you hold the mic. It's about how, and that's something that was like, even I don't want to get into. I say that for my segment, but even for with me, it was different because I ain't performed in like years. so holding that mic properly and delivering it and being able to move around and hear yourself, all that makes sense when you perform it, because it could throw you off a little bit. You know what I mean? Especially when you ain't done it in so long. So due to the fact of that, and this wasn't a show. That's what I want people to understand too. This wasn't a show. Like let us crawl into that. You heard? Like we ain't gonna get too much, but it's not that. It was a cipher, meaning whoever had a minute and a half to 2 minutes to 24 bars to come get your shit off.
Right.
That's what it was about. Rap, let it out, vent, talk about it. That's why you see Don P was talking about relevant stuff. See Newbie, she was talking about her energy drink. You see Endor, she was talking about the relationship. You see Shane, he was talking about the niggas hold me. You see Cat was talking about, hold on, man, wait a minute, man, listen, and Nate Robinson and this, that. These is people talking about what's going on right now. It's the cipher. It's not a performance.
Right. And this is not a competition.
That for that. Yeah.
And it's not a competition.
Get your bars off.
That's all.
Vent. Therapeutic.
Yes.
Release it.
Yes.
Talk about it.
Right.
Promote your brand. This is what it was about.
Right.
So at the end of the day, and this is the first segment for that. So please, we understand there's going to be constructive criticism, but understand that we're going to keep elevating and keep pushing it forward. And we need your advice too. Right. We need your opinion. We're not trying to tell y'all don't say nothing. Right. We need that because sometimes the artists need to hear it to get better. Right.
We're going to have a poll set up too, so that, because a lot of people, like I said, some people did stress they did not want nobody to take it personal if they voted for somebody else. So we got to get it to where it's not somebody's name showing up who voted for who. So we'll have that worked out too going forward.
That's why a lot of comments weren't put down.
A lot of stuff came through Messenger
and stuff like that because, and we don't want that. We want the
we want everybody to be comfortable. So because the artists look for that, you know, that boosts their morale as well too.
Talk about it, Ms.
Talk about it,
because people that keeps them going. You see me on the dot. They said I won. I was in the top 3. Like it feeds you to keep going.
Go do another album.
It's just like when you get paid for your feature, man, or somebody tell you, yo, you can open up for such and such.
Right.
You like, I just opened up for Ross. Like it gives you that motivation. We need that. Let's stop taking that away from the artists, man. They need that, bro.
And it can go both ways. They can go the opposite. What? Them niggas said I ain't win. All right.
Let me show
them next time. Like, yo, I'm SUV.
Yeah.
I know I was on this one, but
Why you gotta
I gotta be on the next one.
That's a fact.
I gotta be on the next one. I ain't like.
Wait till I
You
pull
know what I mean?
up.
I'm on the
Don't
next
be
one.
Wait till I pull up now.
Yeah.
Y'all was playing with me like
Mhm.
not playing like, but that's how you
Yeah.
feel. Like,
Right.
I got something to show y'all now.
Right.
It can go both. We all need a little motivation, man.
That's
it.
You know
And
I
that's
mean?
what we
Keep
ain't
it
here to
legit.
tear people down. We're here
At
to
all.
lift them.
At all. We
Lift
proven that
them.
since day one. They're gonna continue.
I'm not gonna bring you on here if I don't feel you need to be on here because I'm not here to tear nobody down. So that's what it's about. So let's get it with Gully. Gully was not involved in the voting, but votes came in. He wasn't involved with that. He was just a guest and for his outlet to get off too. So now, son, I heard I'm a beast when it come to these beats. And if a nigga want a battle, you can send them to me.
Yeah.
Whoever won it, man.
Come on now.
Whoever won it, man.
That come from that's WWS. That's something we created. Far as whoever wants smoke, like first blood
whoever
type
won
time
it.
on the battle time, and I felt like I was like, even with that, I felt like I was representing for us as the Cypher.
Okay.
You know, because with those bars is it's different because I had to set the tone far as for anybody else that was watching us that felt like they wanted to throw shots or daggers.
So you was speaking for the team.
That's it. That's why it was like, it was different.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
with those bars,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I created an opportunity for anybody that was battle rapping in the town too that
Mhm.
wanted to be able to,
Come
like,
be a
no,
part.
like this, you can come here too.
Right.
It's a lane for that too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So even with the bars that getting across to the people, SUV, strong, united voices, that's what it was about, you know? So I just want everybody to know, like, if it wasn't nothing to the Cypher, you know what I'm saying? If you go back and break down, it was representing for the Cypher. You know what I'm saying? Letting these niggas know. And if these niggas want to battle, you could send them to me. Your girl bend it over when I'm ready to smack. My eye open and that wop like Fetty with that. Yeah, we all strong, so we came here united. When shorties hear my voice on the track, they get excited. If you ain't know, that's SUV. This, that, you got bulletproof your SUV. I get you HIT like I'm HOV. And if I ain't your T, it's because I'm HOT. You see what I'm saying? That was
we see what you're
representing
saying.
for us. We all strong, so we came here united. When
Yes.
shorty say our voice on the track,
Yeah.
get excited.
Yeah.
If you ain't know, that's SUV. You see what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I was repping
The whole
for the
Cypher.
whole thing. Like, you
Come
know what I
on
mean?
now.
Like, so it's competition at the end of the day, but it ain't no competition with us.
Right.
Like,
We
I'm here,
united.
I'm standing in front of who won what? What you talking about?
Right.
Oh, you feel like he ain't do what? Don't talk to him like that. What's up? Feel me? I'm on that type time. For whoever that feel like they want to attack what we got going on.
Come on now.
Feel me? So that's
Come on
where I was setting that bar at for that, to let people know. You know what I mean? So
You
that's
got
how I'm
votes
giving
too,
it up.
but I had to tell him you wasn't involved. You're not involved.
Yeah, I
in
don't,
any vote. We don't take away from the
Yeah.
artists.
Yeah, we don't want
Because
no
it wasn't
discrepancies.
for that, and I feel like that was kind of like a surprise moment because we knew how the lineup was with the artists, but at the same time, I feel like that was a good closeout to bring it back up. Like, oh, we didn't know that was coming. We didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? So that's what it's about. We want to do more of that. And it's going to be times where I am on the car. Let's make this clear.
Right.
So it won't be like, oh, he's sneaking attacking this.
Right.
Like, what do you know? I'm on the car. Feel me? Like I could perform twice if that's what's necessary and what people want. They want to hear. We want to hear you close out too. I can get up here and freestyle. Like I'm that type. Like when we talk about passionate about music, y'all gonna see. That's why I don't do a lot of talking, but I am that person when it comes to that.
Yeah, my boy rap.
Like,
My boy rap. Some people rap, my boy rap.
So at the end of the day, like it's all about bigging the people up and building with the people that's here.
Right.
It's never no you this. You wouldn't even be up here if it was that. I'm not attacking you. I'm not sneaking. I don't do subliminals.
We don't do subliminals.
It's right at you. I'm right at you.
You know what we mean?
You won't know what I'm talking about. You won't know how
I
I
like
feel
to
about
call you out by name, but I gotta be careful.
Yeah, we don't do that.
Yeah.
But like I said,
keep the energy up.
Right.
Positivity vibe.
That's it. And it's about representing for the artists, like I said, at the end of the day, because everybody ain't able to be able to deliver certain ways or rapping it. I'm here for that. What's up? What you need? I got you, bro. It's just what we need to do. You know what I mean? So if anybody like moving forward, we can work together too. Also, that's
I
what
want to
it's
see
about.
you and Don P together.
Okay,
That's definitely one.
I definitely want to see
I can
that.
already tell that.
I can see the vibe on that one. That shit. And I'm just saying, because just like we was talking about how, and I'm not saying that this is y'all, but I'm just saying like Jeezy and Gucci, how they did a feature together, and that shit took off.
Right.
Yeah.
Even though they broke off, whatever. But I'm just saying.
At that time, it was,
That's
So
what it's about. Yeah, but that's what I'm
That's-
saying. That's just what it's about. I can see these two collab together.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can see Endure with you as
I was just about
well.
to say, anybody that came up here,
Yeah.
like me personally now, like before I was, different mentality. I only work with in-house.
Yeah.
I didn't really do too many features. I didn't really do, like I was only that. But now understanding that the broad rising for the city as a brand, I'm willing to work with all the artists that's coming up.
And actually, that's going to happen because I'm going to make that happen. Definitely with this set right here.
It's not really, it's about great music. And
we'll get with Tyree.
Shout out to Tyree.
Tyree's the man. Tyree is the
happy.
man with the master plan.
And shout out to the brother Danny because we're going
I
to
love Danny. Danny make it all happen.
Shout out to Danny.
Make it all happen.
Shout out to DJ Bronzy because
Bronzy,
parties. Feel me? We're gonna need you to come through for the events and all that. Yeah.
Yes.
So everybody playing it like
this team right here was crazy.
It's a superstar in the building.
Big facts.
Yeah. We excited. Like we got so much more to go. So I also want to let everybody know before we announce the three performers. I sent today. I sent messages how I've been communicating through inboxes for the next Cypher. If I don't get you within 24 hours letting me know you want to be by, I know a lot of people probably don't be in Messenger. I don't know. That's how I've been communicating with you if I don't personally have your phone number. So I sent those out. By tomorrow, if you're not, I'm just going to replace you. You got to go back into the next Cypher. So I'm just letting everybody know because there's too many people want to get on here and I can't chase you to get you on here. So right now, check your inboxes on your Messenger and let me know what artist is coming on, or if you can do it right now or can wait. I talked to one artist. He was right on it. I talked to one artist. He said he'll sit this one out. So I have lots open. But I'm telling you, I have people coming up after this. Going forward, I will throw them in quickly. I'm not about to play around chasing people to put you on a Cypher. So check your inboxes, and after tomorrow, I'll send you the beat. Those that responded. And that's how we're going to go from there.
I feel like to everybody not for that type of because there's different elements to hip hop. Of course we got the dancing, we got the rapping, the bars, then you got the spray painting. You got it's all different. Boy, B-boy, stay we fly. Everybody can't capitalize off the Cypher moment.
But just say you can't do it. That's all I'm saying.
And that's why I'm saying this, because at the end of the day, it's like we have to still understand, take our craft a little serious and be professional.
Right.
So if you can't, it's okay. We're not gonna feel no type of way towards you, my brother, my sister. We're not gonna just let us know so that way we won't feel like when you feel like you want to respond, then it's like, oh no, y'all shut me out. I was y'all guessing. We don't want to do that. Like
I'm trying to go in
24
order.
hours is cool. 48 hours, please let us know. Just stay tapped in with us. And that's kind of helping you as the artist. You I'm talking to, the artist. It shows you if you being on top of your game. You got to respond to them inboxes and email. You don't know who reaching out to you. Especially with us promoting like this, you got to be on your game. Even with me, I be on there. I'm on 3 or 4 pages. So if I can be trying to be tapped into this, that, to whoever, to Gilly, whoever reaching out to me, like we all got to be on that. That's just to help you better your craft. So this is what this is about, to help you. So if you can't be on that type time, please don't fall us for it. We just gonna catch you on the next run. That's all.
That's it.
This ain't the last time. Y'all don't feel no type of way. Don't take it personal. Don't get angry. We just remember, stay professional, know your craft, and be alert when them opportunities come so you can take advantage of it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
You never know who watching, man.
Right.
Never know.
And that's what I'm saying. So all I'm just telling you is that I'm the one do the admin work. So I'm not chasing nobody down. I didn't chase you to get you on the podcast, and I'm not about to chase you to get on no Cypher. It's too, and I'm not exaggerating. We got people coming up from Texas to the Cypher, and I have to put a particular day to put these people in here on this Cypher, and I'm just going to do an out town. Yeah. That I have to knock these people out. It's all over coming in here. So, and The difference is, I know I'm saying I want people to come so I can vibe with them, but they're going to come days earlier so they can hit the podcast. I'll make a date, for a podcast, and then they hit that Cypher that's be coming in the next day. So they're going to come on Friday. They'll be throwing in the Cypher that day. Hopefully, we vibe very well because I'm all about them vibes and spirits.
Definitely
I don't give a damn who you are. If I can't connect, I can't do it. I don't want no bad energy around me. And I don't know who will plot and scheme or whatever it be just to get in a Cypher, but we want good energy in here. Like I said, when these people all walked out here today, people were hugging one another, exchanging numbers, taking pictures with one another. They ain't never even met. Some didn't even never know who he was. Who is that? Who? Yeah.
And some people also heard about people but never met them.
Yeah.
To that day.
Yeah.
So it's like, I heard you, I've been watching you, I've been seeing this, I've been doing that. But it's like, now I'm in the same bit, like, come on, first time?
Yeah, I like that story with Brazzy and Don P.
Yeah.
Remember Brazzy was saying, like, man, I always listen to him. I've been watching him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then, find out he about to be where I'm about to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was like a humbling story.
Yeah.
When I heard that, you know what I mean? I'm like, I looked at Brazzy a little different because for two reasons. Number one, the fact that where he at and he's still saying I'm still looking up to people.
Come on.
It's not he DJ for who he DJ for. You know what I mean? Like BSF, shout out to BSF.
Yes.
Rest in peace, DJ Shay, all of that. You know what I mean? But he ain't say like, oh, you know what I mean? Oh, I knew who Biddy was, but I ain't know. I heard of Biddy, but I didn't know who he was. He didn't even bring him. Right. Don P. Yeah. You know I mean? I heard Don P. Like now, before I made it, Don P is who I looked up to. Right. You know what I mean? I listened to Don P. Right. You know what I mean? And that's what he was saying. Like, people heard of people, but I would have never probably thought I would have came in contact with these people.
Well, I never thought I would came into contact with Brazzy.
Well, yeah, even now.
I owe all that to Tyree. I owe it all to Tyree.
Shout out to Tyree, man.
Absolutely. Always.
And, well, I feel like that's a great foundation is what's being built right now. You know what I mean? Because one hand wash the other, both wash the face, meaning DJ Brazzy, you understand that, me taking advantage of these opportunities, but it's going to open doors for different things, for parties or whatever. Tyree, people going to need you for studio time, we're going to need you for beats, bro. All the artists know people going to need to work with you. We're going to need features, we're going to need this, we're going to need that. Boom, now you got a platform to whereas, I come up here and get my interviews off, I get my photo shoots off, I can come up here and get my Cypher off. Like, who doing this during the pandemic?
And that's what I always knew that about Tyree when I first met him. And I told him that Tyree can vouch for that. I called him. I said, man, something about your spirit. And I said, you know what? I need you to come involved in the Cypher. He said, what can I do to make your vision come true? What can I do?
You don't get that.
Come on, you don't get genuine. That's why I said he ain't getting out my site.
Right.
I'm tied in. I'm tied in with Tyree shit.
Let me tell y'all this.
You just don't get genuine people like that.
Let me tell y'all this. Even through what everything we just said and everything that happened, the brother couldn't make it up to the site.
And I was upset, but he had to work.
But guess what?
Still sent his people though.
That was it.
He said they had
I know people that would have made sure, man, if I ain't there,
my teammates.
He said the whole team.
We could y'all
they chop us out 800 days.
Yeah.
Come on, man. All greed and all about what you could do for me. So he understand that his blessings will come, and I'm gonna make sure of it. Because even with me, like even with Danny, I'm gonna be tapped in with them. Like, this about to be even with DJ Brazzy, all of them, everybody that's involved, you gonna see. Like, I ain't gotta say what I'm gonna do. Like, this is what we gonna show. This is part of XUV podcast. It's part of Be Great. This is who we are as people. We're just brands and businesses are behind it now. Yeah. So we gonna show that. That's what it's about. When you moving like that organically and just moving off of, I don't gotta pretend. I don't gotta worry about, do I gotta put on the act tomorrow? Or do I gotta figure this out? Or I told him this, and now I gotta hold up this image. None of that. Like, when you just being yourself, you can wake me up out my sleep and ask me a question, and I'm gonna give you the same answer. That's the thing about it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's genuine. If nobody know what that means.
That's what it's about. And salute to them, everybody that's a part of it, everybody that's been doing what they do.
I'm so grateful. You have no idea. But when God is in control and God got everything ordained, there's nothing no man or woman can do to destroy it. And that's what we learning. And we going through this right now. It's another part added onto our Cypher. We won't disclose that. You'll see it on Cypher Day. I didn't ask for it, but he keep throwing stuff, so I'm following it through. So that's how that is. Okay, so right now we're going to get into now the best performance. I know everybody was waiting for that.
Get to it.
All right. Obviously, the first one is number one is Don P.
Don P in the building.
Don P has took the best performance for number one. Again, this is not a competition. It's just people giving feedback on the cipher. All right. Then we want to get a second one to Cat. 716.
Salute.
So there was a toss-up between Shane Grams and Newbie.
Yeah. And I feel like with that toss-up, it's the top three, y'all. So you got to understand that we only had, for real, we can't count Endora. We made that clear from the beginning. Because of the circumstances, that's unfair to her. Like, she's not even a rapper. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
It should have been only really two, but because we put Gully in as the 6, even though he don't count, we wanted to make it even, so we take 3 from the 6.
That's it.
Because really, it should have been these 2, period.
So, knowing that, going off of, we lead a toss-up is really, like, we telling y'all now, like, I feel like fairly with us, we can say who we want to pick, but I feel like that should be for the audience because of that last slot and those 3, because of the circumstances. Y'all got to tell us. We ain't getting enough feedback. We ain't getting enough comments. Y'all inboxing, y'all doing these things. Like, we need y'all to be able to give us that. And we gonna give you what we want. Right. But it's just knowing off of that, like, we need more of the people to be able to, so it won't just be like it's just us. Right. Or our preference or who we like or favoritism or none of that. Like, we have to understand that. So we need y'all to be more active as far as voting, more and voicing your opinion. For the toss-up with me, as far as me personally, as far as with Shane or Newbie, I would go off of Newbie. Me personally, off the things of what she said and this, that. It's no, like I said, it's no competition, no taking away. But if I had to say off of Cypher and performance, I would have to give it to Shane because he didn't come with his phone. He can't, like, I'm just being real. I'm just, that, that's all you're going to get from me. You know what I'm saying? So if we went off that, then I would have to give it to the brother. Even though, like, even with him, I know it was a little different. It wasn't his style, wasn't with it. He still showed up and he still came through and rap. So, you know what I mean? That's just me, my personal opinion. Right. So,
and I agree with you on both things you said. Like, there's no other way to put this. So all I can say is I'm going to leave it at them top 2. Right. Don P and 7-1 and Cat 716. But what I will say, for all of them, they're all wild cards on my book. Mm-hmm. This was for you to move as wild cards. Don P not here, no way. So, I give them all wild cards. Yeah. They all be a wild card in my book. That's the bottom line. I can't really choose because if we go on with this, we go on with that. But at the end of the day, that's just how I feel about it.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
And that's just being. I can't choose.
Right. Yeah. Same thing.
I can't choose.
Same thing. Like if you go cipher wise, you would say, like you said, I guess. I mean, but to his point, that's exactly what it was. You know what I mean? You can go with Newbie.
He broke it down.
You can go with Shane. So
either
or. If, like you said, if we had
the votes
is really what matters. Because we don't even want to even do that. We don't want to be like, oh well, we can always voice our opinion, but we don't want to choose on.
And we will. But this was all about putting people in as wild cards. Right. This is what we were showing you, the top 3 that I can say. One thing I can say about the wild card is. What Newbie did show me is if I called her that day, she could get it together.
Right.
That's what's strong.
That's the way you look at it.
Both of them.
You look at it.
She like, I'm still with him too.
Mm-hmm. And Shane still showed up.
No matter what. Whether I do Cypher, spit by, do this, whatever, I'm pulling up.
Right.
So at this time, right now, I give a wild card to Don P, Cap, Shane, and Newbie. Mm-hmm. So they'll be wild cards. So, of course, I still would never send nothing same day. But Dom, he's not here because I'd have loved to put him back on here. But whenever he come, it'll be there for him. But yes, we're going to leave it at the top 2 is Don P and Cap 716. Okay?
And salute to y'all, man. Like I said, all the hard work that y'all doing, please don't feel like it's being unnoticed. I mean, I know y'all know that from us. But I'm just letting you know as a brand that keep going, man. Yes. Don't give up. Keep pushing. Keep writing. keep promoting, keep building your brand. I don't care if you get no likes. Keep going, man. Yes. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, these people act like they don't see what this is what I want to talk about.
Talk about it.
People in the town will act like they don't see you doing what you're doing. They act like they don't, but then when they see you on the street, oh man, I see you doing what you're doing, man. Man, see you doing the videos, but you go on social media and the energy ain't the same.
Where the lights at?
So it's like, but they wait till you get to a certain space. And Buffalo Kids, you see us moving, you see how we doing. Look at Benny and the boys. Like to me, that don't sit right with me. That's just me personally, because you got all it is hitting the like button. That's what's crazy to me. Yeah, you hitting the like button and a share button. So that shows me people in the town feel like they got enough authority and power over a person over a like and share button instead of just doing it off the you knowing them. I'm related to you. You fire. I've been watching you. But you will wait till the person become damn near a millionaire. And talk Buffalo Kids, support this, 716. I don't need your like now. What don't you understand? I don't need your like and share. That don't really sit right with me. Because you know why? It's because a lot of people, and it is what it is. I'm from here. You ain't going to talk to me about nothing. A lot of people is not doing very well in their own life. In their own things that they got going on. So it takes away from you saluting or shouting out somebody else that is doing something. You're not comfortable with yourself as a man or a woman because you wouldn't mind going ahead doing that. I went to school with you. I know a lot of people. Niggas ain't nothing. Niggas think they cock. I can pull up on my antenna. Now it's Buffalo Kids. You see Benny and like yo frauding. You was the same person last year just talking about that person. He ain't this. There's that. How he been? He don't never got 2 chains on. Now all of a something now. All of a something now.
Yeah.
So that's just me. That's just me. And I'm sorry if what I said offended you. I don't care. I'm telling the truth. That's the whole truth. And that's how I give it up. So at the end of the day, I'm letting you know I'm well aware of your fraudness. I'm well aware that we got to stop that as a city. That's not jump on the Bills bandwagon now. Because they record and they breaking records. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day,
it's late now,
it's different. But we always knew you was that type of patriot. We always knew that.
Right.
I'm not saying. Right. I'm saying, period, as people that from the beginning of the season that could have been around and this and the third, and don't wait till that's not right. Like if you got your own team, we not saying that you. Be with your team. Does that not mean you ain't loyal to your team? Right. You ain't gonna make me like you because I like such and such. And that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we need more support that we can get. We already a small city. We already don't have no foot in the door. They talk about Rick James, Carrollton, all these people. What?
Cliff Robinson. People
all
that,
these
people
people
that nothing really for us, for real. They
ain't even acknowledging your ass.
All I'm saying is, if you support it from the beginning, of you can help somebody, you could bless somebody, you could motivate people to keep going. This is what I'm proud. That's why I'm making sure not gonna happen with the Cypher. We're not discouraging nobody. We're not taking away from no artists. Right. We bigging them up. Right. We're not going to do that because of this, because of the phone. Right. I don't care what y'all say. They still nice. They still perform. They still grind. They still hustle. And they still from the city. Support it. Right. Don't wait till they become a millionaire and don't need your like and share. Now they Hollywood. This nigga acting like, yeah, that's why they want to take a picture with you. Fraud. Right. Stop trying to make it like it's them one. Use the fraud. That's all I'm saying. I'm sorry if I got a little aggressive.
Nah, that's what it is.
It is what it is. I'm sick of it. I'm an artist too. I'm a person that's from the town too. I grew here too. So I know when stuff is going on that's not cool. And I'm speaking for the artists now. Because I'm one of them. So it is what it is, man. Keep it a stack all the time, man.
I mean, I guess, wow. And to end our day and our night, we love you.
No doubt.
We love you.
Keep bigging it up.
And I tell you what, I want to shout out to all the podcasters. I never name names no more. I'm shouting out to everybody.
Podcasters.
God bless you. Whatever you doing.
Producers, rappers, artists.
Whatever I can share. Because ain't no haterism on this side of the team.
Ain't no haterism.
Ain't no haterism.
Ain't no haterism in this.
We love everybody.
Love everybody.
And if you want to be a part, I don't care if you is a podcast. inbox, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to get together and know one another.
Right.
We want to know who shit we sharing.
Come on.
Because over here is genuine. I can't keep saying it, but I guess I have to.
Don't want nothing in return.
But who I do want to get in touch with is Jazzy Boy.
Okay, yeah.
716 Uncut?
Right, yeah.
I want to get with her.
Yeah,
something about her, I keep staring at her picture. I don't got the vibe yet. Yeah, Jazzy Boy. She do like the music on Tuesdays. She play the music.
Hold on. Is it she with somebody else? Because I think I know who she involved. I don't know how that works.
She has two other chicks.
Tierra, one of them. I know who it is.
I don't know.
I know. Okay.
Yeah.
716 Uncut. Y'all know who it is.
716 Jazzy Boy. I want to get with her. I'm eventually do that.
Tell her to hit us up.
Yeah, that's the one too more. I just got to see who.
Yeah, but I want to get with her. Just something about her, what she doing, and a lot of things that she posts out here. It seems like she going through some things. So
it's
I
lovely
just want
to do that. She can act like she didn't see you.
Yeah.
This is what I'm talking about.
Comment on her
bigging people up. We can act like we don't look right past you, scrub. She didn't got to shout you out on what for what? You ain't shout us out. See what I'm saying? It's not about none of that. She's genuinely saying, I think this is what we talking about. That's it.
Yeah. So we want to say again, strong united voices at gmail.com. Next Cypher, January 9th. We also going to be putting the cards out. We won't put the cards out until the day before, and that's because of certain other circumstances. So my artists, please don't take it personal. But we have to do it this way right now. So until further notice.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Sorry, Miss Lovely.
Yes.
So they got to be on the show to get in the Cypher.
Yes, but that's going to change. Okay. That's going to change. New Year's.
Okay. It's
going to change. We do have to have a sit down.
So
even if we sit down with them the day before, I just got to feel people's vibes. And the only reason I say that is because, again, I don't know who. So when we sitting here for an hour, I'm going to feel you. Right. I'm going to feel that energy.
Right.
We can't feel energies over the phone. I can't feel your energy looking at you on a TV screen. I need to be connected with you. So that's why I like to sit with everybody. But that's going to change because we got a new building. I didn't want to disclose that, but we waiting for it to get worked out and getting it worked out. But it'll be bigger space.
Right.
And so I'm going to need that. Yeah. I'm going to need them extra people.
Yeah.
So even if, I was trying to put a team together that if I can have someone interview and then they come down to the Cypher. But I haven't found nobody like that yet.
Oh, that's gonna come.
You know what I mean? I haven't found nobody like that.
Just like everything
they still will represent. Well, actually, I got a podcast that wants to get involved with that for the next Cypher. They asked if they could be a part. And they're represent SUV Pods, but of course they'll shout their name out. But they'll do the interview because they said we was doing so much. So when I say a team coming together, it's powerful. It's about God putting the right people here.
So, the universe, man.
Big dog.
And the reason why I was asking, which I knew, but I was only saying it for the people because a couple that day, Saturday, and even yesterday, today, people asking, yo, how can I get involved?
Yeah,
you got to be on. You can't just.
But we might have to change it up. It's so many. It's so many. It's so many. I might have to get to the point I have to podcast 3 or 4 days out of a week because that's the only way I'm going to get a lot of people on.
Right.
Well,
not 2 days. I'm not gonna be able to keep doing that.
I feel personally, as an artist, knowing if I wouldn't want to go through the podcast.
Yeah, why would you?
The reason why is because you being able to introduce yourself, being able to promote your brand, your music, let people know what you got going on, and who you are as a person before the Cypher. Because if we just go into the Cypher, it's like, that's cool, but
we don't know you. We don't know what's going on. Yeah.
Like, so even if you fire them, some people might follow you, some people not.
Right.
But if they already know who you are from the podcast, you introduce it, it's like, no, I'm already following to watch the Cypher for you. That's the difference. I'm watching it because of your interview I seen. So now I'm locked on you. Now once you perform in a Cypher, it's like, oh, that's my guy. That's my guy. Listen, I met him from and this nigga nice. Everything he got, I'm watching the YouTube page, see what I'm saying? So it's like you building that, and what we have to understand is this is part of the industry. Period. Interviews, promoting yourself, being able to come on podcasts and talk. It's the same thing when if y'all paying attention, Hot 97, Breakfast Club, Shade 4-5. This is things that they do, even with vets, even with legends, Jay-Z, whoever, Method Man, Wu-Tang, whoever, they come up here and talk, no, I'm doing this power thing right now. You promoting what you got going on. So now from that interview, we watching what you promoted. So to me, the smart thing to do would be to do that. But it's up to y'all, however you want to do it.
Your own
So
brand.
everything's working according to God's plan, and that's what we going on. So we got some things coming on again. We got artists coming on next week. Stay tuned. I don't promote them until the day before neither.
Which is crazy.
So that's just what I have to do with time we're working on. That's what I have to do now. Because that's just everything got to be. Yeah, so we have everything's like a secret to SUV. We hate to be that way, but it just is little grimy and snaky moves. I'm calling them out. The way people doing things. And it's sad. Like I said, I didn't know they do that in podcasts. But going on to positive vibes, pay attention, stay tuned. Cypher City is lit. Lit. It's lit. And again, everybody, I sent you a message. Check your inbox. If I don't hear from you by tomorrow, I'll assume you want to be in the next one, and I'll put somebody in your place. Peace out.
Salute.
Peace.
SUV Podcast. Be great.
I'm tryna make a living.